what the Church of Scientology is so afraid of.
This is
SPTV.
Welcome back to SPTV, everyone. I wanted to comment publicly on some devastating news that Mike Rinder's wife, Christy, shared publicly yesterday on Mike's blog. Christy announced what a handful of us have known for a little while now, which is that Mike has been diagnosed with advanced stage cancer. I think many of you who've been watching SPTV over the last many months perhaps suspected that Mike's chronic cough was a sign of something much more sinister. Unfortunately, some of those worst fears have been confirmed by doctors recently. I'm going to post a link to the full blog post in the description below, but I wanted to share with you in particular two of the paragraphs here. Christy writes, Mike has been struggling with some health issues for a few months, starting around the beginning of March. Throughout this time, he has been under the care of doctors and following all of their recommendations. Unfortunately, it's been a slow road to get the correct diagnosis. Mike has now been officially diagnosed with advanced esophageal cancer. It is devastating news for our whole family, but we are navigating this new chapter with strength and unwavering determination. He started his first treatment on Thursday of last week and is making headway in the right direction now. We've got a fantastic oncologist who Mike feels very comfortable with and has confidence in. The medical team also found a specific mutation in Mike's blood, which is the driver of the cancer. There is an approved targeted therapy that has a very high percentage of effectiveness for this mutation. Mike should be able to start that therapy very soon, and we are hopeful that he will make a full recovery as a result. Guys, I don't mind saying out loud what any of you who have experience in the healthcare system already know, which is that the only reason that sentence says should, he should be able to start that therapy very soon, is because doctors don't decide what treatment you get to receive. Those decisions are made by insurance companies, and insurance companies tend to be horrible. The reason that sentence says should is because of financial considerations. The reason that sentence says should is because the insurance companies have already said, you know, that number one best course of treatment that your doctors say have the absolute best chance of saving your life? Yeah, we're not going to cover that. And it costs more per month than you could ever possibly hope to pay. Good luck with the next best option, though. And the other reason the sentence says should is because all options have not been exhausted. All doors have not been closed. There are still potentially some programs available that if Mike qualifies, if Mike is approved, would allow him to get the treatment, the course of therapy that his doctors believe has the best chance of saving his life. Whether Mike gets this treatment as of this moment right now is completely in the hands of the insurance companies and the drug companies, the bean counters, the ones who are making these decisions based purely on what makes the most financial sense for them. I can tell you that if the financial resources were available to simply pay for the preferred course of treatment out of pocket without having to be at the mercy of the insurance companies and the drug companies, hoping they're going to make an exception for this or an approval for that, Mike would already be on the preferred course of treatment. And it is for this reason that what I'm encouraging every one of you to do is to go over here to Mike Rinder's blog, go down to this portion right here where it says, click here to donate, and please make a donation directly to Mike. That is what I'm asking you to do. Last night, a new mug design was produced and uploaded to Mike Rinder's merch store. You can see it right here. This was created as one possible way that people can support Mike, and I will post a link to it down below. However, the message that I want to give accompanying this is, well, similar to the message I shared with all of you when I was in Los Angeles last month covering the Danny Masterson trial. Many of you who watch my channel were supporting me doing super chats on my live streams to help me with travel expenses. And at the time, what I said to you was, if you guys are doing super chats because you want me to answer your questions, please do. Please keep doing that. Love it. If you guys are doing super chats just because you enjoy them or for any other reason other than helping with the travel expenses, please keep doing it. I love it. But if the reason you're doing super chats is specifically to help me with travel expenses, please know that YouTube takes at least 30% of those donations. You'd be better off just sending it to me directly. Once I shared that information, an avalanche of people sent me direct donations through PayPal, Venmo, Cash App to help me with travel expenses. And I want to share the same message with you about helping Mike Rinder at this time. If you guys want an awesome mug, by all means, get the mug. It's a great mug. But understand how the merch fulfillment operation works. Once you've paid for the mug and taxes and shipping, maybe 20% or so of what you have spent is actually going to go to Mike. If you choose to buy Mike's book as a way of showing support, please buy the book. It's a great book. Please understand that money's not going to Mike. It's going to the publisher. If you choose to buy a customized autographed version of Mike's book through his blog, by all means, do it. It's a great thing to have. But understand that doing so also involves a lot of time and work in processing those orders and fulfilling those orders and shipping those orders. And that is time and work Mike and Christy may not have to spare right now, which is why I'm not discouraging any of that activity. However, if your goal is to help get Mike the resources he needs to guarantee that he can receive, start, and stay on the most effective and preferred course of treatment, once again, what I'm encouraging you to do, go to Mike's blog, go down to this little button right here, click here to donate, and please donate what you can. Mike has not asked for this, but he wouldn't. Mike may be Australian, but he's got that British stiff upper lip. What are Australians if not Brits by extension anyway? And also, I believe that Mike and Christy are still at least optimistic that the hoops they're being asked to jump through in order to qualify or get approved for the course of treatment the doctors have already told them has the best chance of saving his life. I think they are still optimistic that jumping through those hoops will pay off and that they will be able to get approved. And that optimism is probably another reason why this has not been asked for. But I also don't mind sharing with you that Mike and Christy were already told we could start you on this best course of therapy right now and you'd be approved to be on it for like 2 weeks. But you cannot start this therapy and stop. So until we have reason to believe you're going to be approved for it or have some way to pay for it, we're not going to start you on it at all. I mean, the medical system in our country. I mean, can you even imagine being told by the doctors? So behind door number 1 here, we have a therapy, a course of treatment. We feel really good about it. You would love it. Oh, this would help you. But you can't afford that. So behind door number 2, here's the consolation price. Don't worry. This one works sometimes as well. In some ways, I wouldn't even want to know about door number 1 unless I knew they were going to give it to me. But, there's just no beating around the bush. If the money was available right now to pay for the preferred course of treatment out of pocket, Mike would already be on the preferred course of treatment. For all of you dedicated, loyal viewers of SPTV, I know that Mike Rinder is as important to all of you as he is to all of us. We're up to, on this channel, over 160,000 subscribers right now. It is not uncommon for my videos to get over 100,000 views. I know for a fact that we could possibly raise in 24 hours enough funds to guarantee that Mike can start the preferred course of therapy, the preferred treatment. That is why I'm doing this video, and that is what I hope to achieve. So please, once again, go over to Mike Rinder's blog, scroll down to this little button here, click here to donate, and please donate what you can. So thank you in advance to all of you. Thank you to all the loyal viewers and supporters of SPTV. Thank you for helping support Mike and his wife through this most difficult of times. And I'll talk to you soon.